The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that everything seems to be getting more dramatic than ever, especially surrounding Hope's relationships with Carter, Daphne, and Thomas Forrester. These details promise to keep the audience excited to follow every development, while also raising many new questions about love, betrayal, and future promises. Here's a detailed analysis of each point. Anyone who has followed Hope's journey over the years knows one thing: she has never been good at maintaining a single status. In particular, Hope comes from the Logan family, women who always crave romance and passion. Therefore, once Hope decides to give up or leave a relationship, she often quickly finds a new embrace. That's also the reason why the audience is not surprised when Hope seems to waver between Carter and the other man in her life. Although Carter had promised to take Hope to new heights in both her work and personal life, it seemed that this was not enough to keep her. Trust and security were still paramount to Hope. The juggling between the two was also significantly disrupted when Daphne showed great initiative with Carter. What's more, Carter did not hesitate to respond to Daphne's feelings. His public willingness to accept a new relationship with Daphne gave Hope even more reason to wonder, should she continue to trust Carter? Whenever Carter is mentioned, people often think of a warm, mature man who is always ready to support the one he loves. This time, he pledged to help Hope restore her signature fashion line. He also cleverly reiterated his desire for a long-term relationship, using love to make up for the pain Hope had experienced. However, Hope had heard similar flirting words before, and the person who really turned words into actions was none other than Thomas Forrester. Thomas has long played a special role in Hope's life. Although their relationship is extremely complicated, he is the rare person who can make Hope's wishes come true, at least in the fashion field. Emotionally, Thomas has also shown many times his care, passion, and even obsession for Hope. This is what makes Hope sometimes unable to decisively reject Thomas, especially when she is lost in her love choices. Therefore, it is understandable that Hope remembers Thomas at the time Carter and Daphne publicly announced their relationship. Currently, Thomas is in Europe with Paris, working on a new fashion project or simply looking for another direction for his career. However, Thomas's mother Taylor suddenly had a heart problem, forcing him to return to Los Angeles immediately. Surely, this sudden return will create conditions for Thomas and Hope to reunite. And as always, Hope knows how to seize the opportunity. She can completely use this excuse to find Thomas, both to share Taylor's worries and to probe Thomas's reaction to the current emotional turmoil. Whenever she falls into a deadlock, Hope often seeks comfort from a familiar man she once trusted. Thomas, with a past closely tied to Hope, becomes an easy choice. Not only can Hope simply cry on Thomas's shoulder, she can also take advantage of this relationship to manipulate the situation, especially when the Forrester and Logan families always have hidden conflicts. Many fans predict that she will rely on Thomas's love and care to achieve some purpose, which may be related to confronting Carter or restoring her self-confidence. However, the most important question is whether Thomas is willing to embark on this risky emotional spiral once again. Taylor being diagnosed with heart disease is certainly the focus of concern for the entire Forrester family. Her health condition not only forced Thomas to return urgently, but also could lead to a series of changes in the relationships between the characters. If Taylor did not survive, it would be a huge shock to Thomas, possibly pushing him into the arms of Hope. On the contrary, if Taylor recovered, she could become an important advisor, helping Thomas choose the right path, limiting him from getting caught up in the complicated love net with Hope. There is no doubt that fans of The Bold and the Beautiful are eager to know what will happen next. Carter's promises, Thomas's sudden return, Taylor's worrying health issues, and above all, Hope's choice will dominate the entire plot. Will Hope turn her back on Carter completely? Or will she find a way to profit from Carter and Daphne's public declaration of love? At the same time, does Thomas still want to embark on this tumultuous love story? In the end, whether Taylor lives or dies will be the key to many important turning points. In short, the above details all promise to bring a series of dramatic days in The Bold and the Beautiful. From Hope's wavering, Carter's distraction, Thomas's return due to Taylor's health crisis, to Daphne's true intentions, all are pushing everyone into difficult choices. And with the audience's expectations, these new developments will certainly not disappoint viewers. Let's wait for the next episodes to see the answers to all the questions about Taylor's fate, as well as the future of Hope and Thomas. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that a series of new events are making Finn and Steffi's family life extremely tense. Their seemingly peaceful relationship continues to face storms when the secret about Luna is gradually exposed. Below is a detailed analysis of each idea, explaining why this situation can create a dramatic climax in the film. First of all, Lee, who always wants everything to be transparent and straightforward, forced Finn to face his guilt. Not only stopping at suspicion, Lee seems to have evidence showing that Finn is Luna's father. For Lee, hiding things further only makes things more complicated and causes more harm to more people. From a psychological perspective, Finn is in a dilemma. He is not only afraid of losing Steffi, but also worried that his own honor and reputation in the family are threatened. Will he choose to hurt it once and for all by confessing, or continue to live in torment and deception? This question is the trigger for the next series of dramas. Lee believes that Steffi, a strong, sensitive, and capable wife, will sooner or later discover that Finn has a child with Poppy. This is completely reasonable because Steffi has repeatedly investigated and exposed other people's secrets when she feels her family is threatened. In addition, Steffi is the type of woman who does not easily forgive betrayal. The fact that Finn secretly has an affair with Poppy and has a child is even harder to accept. Once Steffi finds out, she may react strongly by confronting Poppy directly, and even not rule out the possibility that she is ready to make the decision to end the relationship if she feels too hurt. According to Lee's advice, Finn should confess first in the hope of receiving tolerance from Steffi. In many cases, Steffi has proven that she is willing to pave the way for her lover to correct his mistakes if the other person is truly sorry and courageous enough to take responsibility. However, this step also has potential risks. If Finn confesses but cannot prove his sincerity, Steffi may feel hurt even more because of the long time of being deceived. No one can deny that when a wife discovers that her husband is hiding the fact that he has a child, the feeling of pain and anger will be great. Therefore, Lee is worried that if Finn does not act immediately, the consequences will be much more serious when Steffi discovers the truth herself. In the context of Finn's internal struggle, Poppy appeared with a tearful request. She feared that if the truth was revealed, Steffi, who had power and influence in the family, would chase Poppy and her mother out of Los Angeles or at least cut off all financial and emotional support. This would not only affect Poppy herself but also threaten Luna's future. More importantly, Poppy also made an extreme threat. She declared that she would die if Finn insisted on confessing the truth. This statement could be understood from many perspectives. She might want to put mental pressure on Finn, or she was really in a desperate situation, not knowing what to do if Steffi kicked her out of her current life. The situation became extremely tense when Poppy raised the possibility that she would seek death if Finn did not keep the secret. With his kind and compassionate personality, Finn certainly cannot ignore the cry for help from a woman who gave birth to his child. However, he also cannot continue to deceive the wife of the person he truly loves. The audience will surely wonder whether Finn will accept to indulge in the spiral of hiding his mistakes because he feels too sorry for Poppy. Or will he choose to confess everything to Steffi, accept her anger, even risk destroying his family happiness, but at least his conscience will be relieved? This conflict promises to push the plot to a dramatic climax. What will he do next? Lee has shown that she is always ready to do everything to protect her family. If Finn continues to hesitate, it is very likely that Lee will personally reveal the secret to Steffi. How will Steffi react? If Steffi finds out without Finn's confession, she will most likely feel doubly betrayed. At that time, not only Poppy but Finn himself also faces the risk of being pushed out of Steffi's life. What will be the fate of Poppy and Luna? With their child Luna, Finn will not be able to completely ignore his responsibility. Even if the truth is revealed, he still has a strong connection with Luna. Whether Steffi accepts or does not accept her husband's illegitimate child is a long story, which can lead to unprecedented conflicts. By focusing on the secret about Luna and the threat from Poppy, the above episodes promise to bring an expected climax. Fans will follow Finn's every step. Will he choose to tell the truth or sink deeper into the drama of lies? Will Steffi stay calm and think carefully, or will she explode with anger when she learns that her husband has betrayed her? And finally, is Poppy's death threat a manipulation trick or comes from true desperation? All remains unknown. Just know that each character is facing a turning point decision. Their choice will certainly have many consequences for their beliefs, family happiness, and the future of innocent children. Let's wait for the next developments of The Bold and the Beautiful to answer these hot questions.